Hey, this is me here, the procrastinator, and so basically I'm going to be talking about just random stuff. And if my friend may join me in the middle of this session, which I am not sure of, so just bear with me, I'm new to this, and I hope you enjoy. And sorry I may not be speaking the whole time. I'm a little sick, so, and I kind of have a deeper voice. But, I'm working on it. And I'm texting, so it's not very professional of me. But I don't really care, so right now I'm going to be talking about like my favorite Disney movies as a child. Now I liked The Lion King, actually. I really liked The Lion King. Part of the reason was my sister was obsessed with it, and so she would like trick me into watching it, and so I just kind of got into watching it. So it's a pretty cool movie, and every once in a while I'll go and watch it again. Also, I kind of didn't like this movie as a child, Atlantis. Because like it kind of freaked me out, like with all the people and stuff. And I didn't like sad movies. I really did not like sad movies. As a child. And like it had some sad parts in there, and then it had some like creepy parts. But as I got older, like I was still a kid, but I started to like it a lot more, and my sister liked it too, so we watched that sometimes, and I liked both of them. And then, I really liked Disney movies, I really did, and Mulan was one of them I really liked. And you're just like, oh, Mulan, he's a guy, so very funny, but it's a cool movie. And if you haven't seen any of these movies I have mentioned so far, they're really good. I would really recommend them. And like Disney movies and Pixar movies were my childhood. Like if it wasn't for Disney movies, like I would have had or just been watching SpongeBob probably the whole time. Now let's get down to business, and let's get through 20 more movies that I loved. Now, I also loved Tarzan. It had a few sad parts, which, if you remember, as I just said, I did not like sad parts in movies. And so it was just would bum me out. But I loved movies that would make me laugh, and Tarzan was one of them. It was like, George to the jungle, watch out for that tree. Which I don't even know if that's the same movie, film, whatever. But Tarzan was a pretty cool guy. So, moving on. Toy Story 1 and 2. But I did not put 3 because 3 was just for some reason really weird to me. It was too much. And if you haven't seen this, watch Toy Story 3 How It Should Have Ended. It's very funny. And Toy Story 1, Buzz Lightyear and all that, it was just really cool. But now if you watch it, it's kind of weird. That's just my opinion of it. But whatever. The Emperor's New Groove. Now this is an interesting movie. I actually watched this when I was a kid, not a child. So I was 8. But it's a pretty cool movie. It had some funny parts, and for some reason I just liked the movie, and I liked how cool he was, and he's kind of like a player, whatever. It was interesting to me. Monsters Inc. Oh my gosh, I would watch this movie all the freaking time, like nonstop. I thought it was really funny too. Like, I still sometimes watch it just for good memories and stuff. And I would probably rate that movie like 8, 9 out of 10. It's a classic for me. Ooh, Lilo and Stitch. I used to love this movie. I thought it was funny, and I like loved Stitch. And it was just, I loved funny movies. I still love funny movies. And the story is actually really interesting. Like, I think it was like her aunt or her sister, whatever, but like taking care of her. But I don't know, whatever. Moving on, Winnie the Pooh. Oh my gosh. And the falafel font, whatever. I loved all Winnie the Pooh movies. Also, a movie that my sister got me into. Don't know why, just started to like it. And so, and I always like Tigger, like Tiggger, whatever. It was like Tiggger. Scoob, that's the wrong movie. I also loved Scooby. I absolutely adored Scooby-Doo. It was like my all-time favorite movie. I think that's my all-time favorite movie of my childhood. And Winnie the Pooh, like my sister got me into it, and it was like really cool. And now it's kind of stupid. I just like the movie Pooh, the rabbit, which I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, Piglet, the owl, Eeyore. We call my sister Eeyore sometimes. But moving on, Finding Nemo. Now, I didn't really enjoy this movie very much, but I watched it a lot for some reason, even though I didn't like the movie, which is actually pretty interesting now that I think about it. And I usually play it when I went to the dentist, which is very odd. Sky High, I would watch this movie all the freaking time. I don't know why, I just would watch it. This thing was superheroes. I loved superheroes too. Cars. I loved Cars. And Lightning McQueen. I had like Lightning McQueen toys, and yeah. Invincibles. It was a pretty funny movie. Had some sad parts, had some innuendos. And I don't know. Superheroes again. Okay. Okay, one of my least favorite Disney movies, without a doubt, besides Frozen. I hate Frozen. Would be Homeward Bound. I didn't know this was a Disney movie. It's the worst movie ever. Do not watch it if you have any respect for yourself. I'd had to watch it for school. Like, you only can watch G movies. So here you go. Here's all your G movies. So it was really stupid. I hated it. I had to watch it so many times. Now, Pirates of the Caribbean. Loved this movie. I had a birthday party when I was like 6, and I was like dressed up as Jack Sparrow. It was really cool. Now, also, and Shaggy Dog, I'm not gonna focus on that, but it was a pretty cool movie. Game Plan. I still love this movie. It's a more modern movie. I still love it. I love the characters in it. I love the Rock Johnson. He's amazing. Bedtime Stories. Oh, Adam Sandler's the best. And just a funny concept. Now, College Road Trip. Martin Lawrence is in it. I love Martin Lawrence. He's a very funny actor. So, yeah, I can't go wrong with it. Also, in Shaggy Dog, I like the main character. I forget his name. Now, which brings us up to the next one. Old Dogs. I loved the movie Old Dogs. I still do. Wait, is Old Dogs? I also like the movie Wild Hogs, which has Martin Lawrence and the guy from that movie. And that other guy played on Grease, I think, and yeah, I don't know. And he also plays in Old Dogs and Wild Dogs. But Old Dogs, R.I.P. Robin Williams, big fan. Yeah, I was pretty sad. And I used to love Zack and Cody, watching that on TV as a kid. I don't really like the movie, but it's definitely up there. And it kind of reminded me of, like, if I had a twin, it would be like me and that. So, then, of course, The Lone Ranger. Love Johnny Depp. Amazing guy. Kind of, I don't really know. And everyone's like, it was the worst movie. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. Oh, I'd have water in my ear. This sucks. Okay. Then, my last movie on my list, John Carter. Very good movie. Recommend it. 10 out of 10. Odd, but it's a good movie. Please watch it. Now, I hope you enjoyed this. This is a really short one. I'm just practicing. So, this is the DumbCast, and maybe some other time, maybe my friend will do it. So, this is DumbCast signing out. Dum 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 dum.